Hello and welcome to Stoic Viewpoints. I'm glad to have you here as we explore the timeless principles of Stoic philosophy. If you're new, consider subscribing to join our community on this journey of self-improvement and growth. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. I'm excited to hear from you. Now, let's get into the video. Consider this: you have the ability to turn the biggest obstacles in your life into your greatest successes right now. But one would wonder, how? Today, we dive deeply into the core ideas of Stoicism, an age-old philosophy that has for centuries enabled people to flourish in the face of hardship and find peace in the midst of chaos. When was the last time you encountered a circumstance that tried your patience or undermined your self-assurance? What was your response? Did you react in a way that aligned with your core beliefs and values, or were you captive to your initial emotions? Here's where Stoicism excels. It teaches us how to face life's obstacles with bravery, discernment, and composure. Today, we're going to explore a profound concept that has its roots in ancient wisdom yet remains incredibly relevant to our modern society: the skill of teaching your mind to act rather than just react. This idea goes beyond simply managing anger or staying composed under pressure. The key is developing a strong sense of awareness and a firm grasp on the present moment, so you can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and purpose. The ancient philosophers known as the Stoics, renowned for their practical approach to life, had a lot to say about this subject. They believed that while we may not be able to control what happens to us, we are entirely in control of how we perceive and respond to those events. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control, distancing ourselves from external circumstances and grounding ourselves in our own well-reasoned decisions. This Stoic wisdom inspires us to take a moment to think things through and make a thoughtful, reasoned choice instead of reacting rashly or impulsively. But why is this significant now? Think about how often our automatic responses to others' words or actions contribute to feelings of stress, guilt, or frustration. Now imagine being able to remain composed, aware, and thoughtful despite the chaos around you. This practice goes beyond enhancing your mental well-being. It's about becoming a more resilient, empathetic, and effective individual. These are qualities that not only transform your own life, but also positively impact the lives of those around you. In today's session, we'll explore techniques that blend Stoic philosophy with modern psychology to help you cultivate this responsive mindset. We'll discuss the practice of mindfulness, the importance of acknowledging and expressing emotions in a healthy way, and the Stoic art of keeping the bigger picture in mind. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of techniques to help you pause, reflect, and respond intelligently to whatever life throws at you. Together, let's embark on this journey to improve our lives and relationships by grounding ourselves in Stoic wisdom and mastering the art of controlling our thoughts. Following the profound teachings of Stoicism, we explore a world where every thought and action is purposeful. In our quest to understand the importance of responding over reacting, we look to the ancient Greek and Roman sages, the Stoics, whose way of life remains astonishingly relevant in our fast-paced contemporary world. The Stoics emphasize that true power comes from choosing how we respond to any given situation. They preach the importance of mastering one's emotions and behaviors. But why is it so vital to develop a thoughtful response rather than a knee-jerk reaction? Picture yourself in a high-stress meeting or facing a personal challenge. Humans often react automatically, driven by a sudden surge of emotions. While this reaction is natural, does it truly serve our long-term interests? Often, it escalates conflicts, strains relationships, and leads to actions we might later regret. This is where the wisdom of the Stoics shines through. They promoted living a life where every decision is grounded in virtue and reason, believing that we should live in harmony with nature and reason. Adopting this mindset teaches us to become aware of our gut reactions, analyze them logically, and choose actions that align with our long-term goals and core values. In response to any triggering event, responding rather than reacting involves pausing for a moment. It means taking a step back to observe both the external event and your internal reaction. This brief moment of reflection allows you to weigh your options and select a course of action that is thoughtful, balanced, and, most importantly, within your control. Using this Stoic approach doesn't mean denying or repressing your emotions. Instead, it involves recognizing them, understanding where they stem from, and deciding whether they should guide your actions, regardless of what happens outside of us. This method empowers us to engage with the world in a way that upholds our integrity and inner peace. Beyond personal tranquility, responding is more crucial than reacting in your ability to lead effectively, nurture relationships, and recover from setbacks. Thoughtful responses demonstrate empathy, respect, and understanding of others' experiences, fostering deeper, more productive relationships. To begin the journey of training your mind requires more than just intention. It demands deliberate and consistent effort, much like the Stoic practices themselves. These ancient thinkers provide timeless wisdom that can serve as the foundation for our modern efforts to cultivate a responsive mindset. Let's begin by discussing the power of self-awareness, a core concept in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics stress the importance of reflection and understanding one's thoughts and motivations. By becoming more aware of your mental and emotional states, you increase your ability to manage them. This heightened self-awareness allows you to catch the onset of emotional reactions and take that crucial first step toward choosing a different, more rational response. Next, we examine the act of pausing, a simple yet powerful technique. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius often spoke about the space between stimulus and response as where our power lies. Practicing this pause, even for a moment, allows us to step back from our immediate urges. You can take a deep breath, reflect for a second, or practice a brief meditation. In this pause, we engage with our inner Stoic, asking ourselves, what does virtue require of me right now? What action aligns with my best self? Reframing our perspective is another essential tactic the Stoics employ to maintain their composure in adversity. This involves consciously choosing to view a challenge from a different angle, one that reduces its emotional impact and opens up alternative ways of handling it. For instance, instead of seeing a difficult work environment as a threat, you could choose to see it as an opportunity to build resilience and demonstrate strength. By shifting your perspective, you can alter your emotional response and create new avenues for action. Additionally, the Stoics emphasize the importance of letting go of things beyond our control and focusing only on what we can influence.